Album review. Graduation by Kanye West. First thoughts. I have only heard one or two Kanye songs, ever. I think one of them might have been Jesus Walks, but I remember none of it. Also, he made graduation! He made graduation! I'm somewhat excited. My predictions for reviews, going off how inaccurate my last prediction was, are somewhere in the 65 to 80% approval. Another long-ass album here. There will be some low points, that's a guarantee. As always, scoring is on a 10-point scale, where the lowest is F-, 10 points of 100 possible, and the highest is A+, 100 out of 100 points possible. And scored with a maximum of its track total times 100, in this case 1400 points because there are 1400 tracks. The scale is as follows: A+, A, A-, B+, B, B-, C, D, F, and F-. An A+ track genuinely wows me and can go in the banger playlist any day of the week. As in, I don't care what it is, I'll listen to it in the car unironically. A C track is just empty. I feel nothing. An F- track is literally the worst thing I've heard in my entire life. I'm restless the whole way through, and I want it to end. Let's get into it. Track 1, Good Morning. The instant Kanye noises, trademark patent pending, and hard electric bass followed by the soothing voice in the background paint, I said this word twice for some reason, but a soothing feel over the entire song. He said the title of the album in the album. Not the worst track ever, but one I feel that should set the tone for a chill enough album. Not paying much attention to the words, nothing's really wowing me in that regard. Silly album cover bear goes to space. I kind of can't comprehend his vocal over the bass very well. It's like it's blocking everything else out. Not wowed. Solid track though. B+. Track 2. Champion. Kanye comes out swinging in this track, but the facade is quickly broken. It's a lot more peppy than Good Morning. I don't really find the background sample too interesting, but the moments in which the monotony is broken for a second are reminiscent of that one track from Floral Shop. It's really nice. He makes no real change in intonation, speaking pretty much in the exact same tone and time. I feel nothing. The sample being allowed to play out over the end was a nice break. I feel I'm going to get very bored very fast. B-. Track 3. Stronger. I can't stop thinking about how he said get. I'm totally brain rotted. The electro something sample in the background does not help. I feel like I'm listening to Radio Los Santos in GTA 5, and that is not a good thing. I'm going to start scrolling to the comments for lyrics so I can figure out what's going on here. He rhymed plans or not with plans or not. What a genius. Name brand. Name brand. Name brand. I feel like this has some kind of innuendo in it somewhere. I think this song is very slowly growing on me, but like how trees grow. I don't have the patience to sit through 5 minutes of this. How was the Hololive album better than Kanye West? I've heard consistently great things about the guy, and this is what he's doing. Then again, this review series is only part series, and it's part torture anyhow. B. Track 4, I Wonder. My first thoughts on just the sample itself is comfort. This is atmospheric. The sawtooth in the background is just okay, and the bass is starting to genuinely irritate me. I wonder if this guy knew what it meant to find his dreams. A guy knew who was doing those vocals. I'd listen to an album by that guy. Not properly phrasing your sentence, who you wish you is an instant disregard for anything you have to say. Apart from a great sample choice, is it even a sample? I don't know. But this track, once again, has nothing at all going for it. 10 more tracks of this shit. L, I feel nothing. Please wow me. C. Track 5, The Good Life. Truly a song ever. Is that auto-tune in the background? Instant L. It's not that this album has any skips, it's just at this pace, the entire album is a skip. Someone in the comments described this album as the Mario Galaxy of his career. I didn't like Mario Galaxy. I don't like this album. This feels as empty as Weezer's The Good Life. I'm really running out of things to say, and we're hardly a third of the way through. This is really not for me. Remember, these reviews are not definitive by any means. I'm a critic, I'm critical. Mid. That's a grade C. Track 6. Can't Tell Me Nothing. Okay, there's something about this one that makes it a little better somehow. This feels passable? It's a solid track. The image accompanying is my exact feelings. It's not a good album, it's not a bad album, it's not worthy of any bad playlists. It's just not worthy. This took effort and time, and I could not give a shit. I can give my 2 cents, though. A- for being the noodle stuck to the wall. Track 7, Barry Bonds. What on God's green earth am I listening to? What time signatures is it? What kind of freeform jazz shit is this? Genuinely one of the most empty, dry tracks I've ever heard. The bass doesn't even hit. Would never listen to again. I take Diary from the Hololive album over this. According to the comments, a lot of people think this one sucks too. God damn, this is lame. As in, it doesn't get up. It lays there. Who's the idiot with the other verse on this end? He sucks too. He sounds like he's plugging his nose. Make it end. Genuinely awful. D. Track 8. Drunken Hot Girls. Minor keys are underused, and I think I've heard this one before. Not terrible at the start, might get repetitive. I'm surprised I'm even putting out a paragraph per track on this one. It seems the title is being repeated over and over again, and it's getting old fast. Kanye says it best. We go through too much bullshit just to mess with these drunken hot girls. Lame lyrics, a little irritating. I feel it's meant to play like 1.25 times speed or something. It feels wrong to listen to. I pray this is the worst that Graduation gets. I don't want to give this album a low score. A change midway through about 3 minutes improves it a bit and makes it feel like I'm once again listening to a song written by human beings and not AI generated to play on a top 40 station. Was not prepared for the That one sent me into a slight laughing fit. For that and the midway bit alone, it bumps the song to a C instead of a D. Track 9. Flashing Lights. String intros never lead anywhere bad, so I'm told. The anticipation is killing me. They were correct. This one's okay. This album's going fast, only 5 tracks to go. This is one of those, yeah, type of songs. Might actually be my favorite so far. I'm just happy it's letting up. This album so far is like Weezer's career. Great start, instantly dips in the mids, goes borderline rancid, and lets up before you stop keeping up and don't listen to anything after the White Album. A-. Track 10. Everything I Am. Here we go again. You know, whoever put the shorts remixing this video bar below all YouTube videos needs to please quit their job. The amount of times I've almost mix-clicked on a YouTube chart because this is above 1 and that's 1 higher than it should be. I feel nothing from this song again. This album lacks a soul. It's just not there. I don't feel it. It's not hitting. So bored. This is background music tier. B-. Track 11. The Glory. Someone tell that bitch to shut up. My ears are burning. The rhythm reminds me somewhat of Behind Bars by Slick Rick, an actually good song. I don't want to listen to this guy talk about the same kinds of things. It's not fun. There's no joy. Make it end, make it end, make it end, make it end. I'm forgetting literally everything. I can't think with this album on. I'm actively degenerating. C. Track 12. Homecoming. I don't know what I'm listening to. I'm tired. Ice Cube is better. I don't want to write anything. I feel nothing. This album feels like I'm high on Benadryl. I'm just browsing Wikipedia. I don't care about this album. This is torture. Longest 3 minutes of my life. C. Track 13. Big Brother. I wrote down nothing for the first minute of this track. That is how creatively stifling this is. I can't think. No thoughts, head empty. That's a bad thing. That's a terrible thing. I just want it to end. Kanye's lines have no punch. He just talks. Go listen to Dope Man by NWA. That's what rap sounds like to me. It at least deserves to sound like. D. Track 14. Good Night. It's finally over. It's over. It ends. Some has an ending. It could not have come a minute sooner. This is another terrible track. It's even more soulless. It has been very least the worst 51 minutes of my day. Holy hell, this wasn't just bad. This was bad. You could not pay me to listen to this again. It just ends so abruptly, too. I have nothing more to say. C. Final thoughts. I want those 51 minutes of my life back. I don't care about Kanye. I don't like him. 0 out of 10. Shit. Listenable shit, but shit. A true 0 out of 10 would be 51 minutes of straight noise. His best track is Probably Can't Tell Me Nothing, while its worst is Barry Bonds. 680 out of 1400 or a 40. Cut. 680 out of 1400